Greetings everybody and welcome to the Grego Zorro Gaming Channel. This is Farming Simulator 17. This was a live stream that I did. It was a blind play. I had no clue what I was doing outside of playing Farming Simulator 15, which it seems to be quite a bit of difference. So get some laughs watching me fumble through trying to figure out how to fill the seeder and a couple of other things. I might cut a few little pieces here and there out, but for the most part this is going to be the full stream. Please hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave your comments below. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, we're going to go into career mode. Start a new game. Easy, normal, or hard? We'll go ahead with normal. Select the map. Alright, we'll go with Goldcrest Valley. That sounds good. And I believe we'll go with the male here. And we will change name to Gray Ghost Zorro. Blue will work. Okay, ground response and seasons. We're going to enable both of those. Leave those enabled. That may be a mistake starting a brand new game like that when I'm not used to the game to start with, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. All the levels and everything look good. Does everything sound okay? Looks like the audio capture is doing its thing. Desktop audio is doing its thing. So we're going to start. Okay, spring is here. Flowers and trees bloom. It's time to cultivate and sow your fields. Good deal. Okay, welcome to Seasons Mod. Please check out the help menu to find out more about how to use this mod. We'll figure it out. Probably the hard way. Okay, first things first, this mouse is not very responsive. I'm not sure if we can adjust that or not. Probably not. Let's see. Window radio, colorblind, volume master. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff you can adjust in here. Okay, time scale. Okay, I'll just adjust it on my mouse itself then. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's see, what do we need to do here? Really not giving us anything to get started. Let's check our map here and see what we got. Alright, we have a barn. Looks like we have a chicken coop there. Not sure what these things are. I have no idea. Okay, there we go. That's our different pieces of equipment we've got available. Cultivator, header, drop off points. Okay, we don't really need all of this stuff. Okay. Sheep pasture, animal dealer, gas station, chicken coop, cow pasture, pig enclosure, gas station, and shop. So, we go back again to reset all of that. Now that we halfway know what we're doing here. Not sure how to tell. Field 22. Not sure exactly how to tell which ones we own and which ones we don't. I'm assuming if they have a little blue exclamation mark, that means we do not own them. And these here we probably do own. So it looks like we may have barley, possibly. Maybe wheat. Yeah, that's wheat. And that's barley. Okay, we're going to figure this thing out before it's over with. So for now, we need to go this direction. And I'm not sure how to tell which direction that direction is. There we go. Got the mini map here. Okay, we have a harvester. And a cultivator with a tractor. Okay, so all of these look like they've already been harvested. And this one looks like it, okay, we got a seeder. This one looks like it's already ready to be seeded. So, I guess we're ready to go. Let's see. Left alt in S. Let's see what that is. Okay. Calendar 1 through 3, 4 through 6. Okay, we are 01, early spring. All right, so we're right here, so we're good for wheat, barley, canola, potatoes, sugar beets, poplar, grass. Okay, so I'm gonna say wheat. In that case, all right, activate cruise control, start engine, attach. Yes, we want to attach. Select seed. First need to fill the tube. All right. Well, let's go see if we can figure out where to do that at. Press start the engine first. All right, let's volume 50. Master volume. There we go. Alright. Turn that music volume down. Okay. Alright, everything's good. Good. Turn the music volume down a little bit. It sounded a little loud to me. It looked like it may have been a little bit loud on the audio tab. Let's see. Last time I checked in the older ones, you had somewhere that you could build this thing up at. Alright, let's see. Okay, evidently it's not here. Funny thing is, I played the tutorial and it didn't mention anything about any of this. So I guess they assume you know what you're doing. Okay, let's check. Let's check the map here. Okay, that's where our barn is. Down this way. Well, I'm not seeing anything down this way. See what we have. Nothing that we can mess with here. Okay, that looks like C. Maybe we need to back in here. There we go. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Turn this thing on and lower it down. And we're off. Fumbling through this. First time I've messed with it, I played the tutorials, which just gave some of the basics as far as what the equipment does. It's that's about it. Kind of a here you go, good luck type thing. So having to figure the rest of this out on my own here. But we're getting it. Right, oh, yep. Turn around and make another pass. Game sounds almost overriding me. Is it the sound of the tractor or the sound of the music? Or it's okay, Dragon Lord. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, the tractor sound. Yeah, it's weird. I'm looking at my audio captures here. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, how's that now? Is the sound a little bit better? All right. Yeah, I'm still working out the Streamlabs OBS. Even though I've only got it set for desktop audio and game capture, there's actually like 4 or 5 different mixers for sound, and I've got multiple things coming through on different channels. So yes, I hope that ear infection gets taken care of quickly. I know very well how those are. I used to get those a lot when I was younger. They are horrible. And it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do to get any relief. Up. Alright, wrong button. Let's try that again. Let's see. Which button? G. Okay. I tend to agree with that, Dragon Lord. It seems like regular OBS does use less CPU. That's actually what I still use to record when I do videos. With streaming, I finally got everything set up in it for this, and fortunately, it's so far it's doing okay. As best I can tell. With recording, it does seem that the older OBS does better. Watching the soap operas, huh? Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Uh, yeah, fortunately, it's been quite a few years since I've had to sit through any of those, but I feel your pain. Starting grid. Thank you for the host. How are you doing tonight? And Welshie, how are you? I'm doing good. Uh, yeah, Dragon Lord was telling us she had an earache. I said, I feel your pain. When several years ago, several years ago, I used to have a lot of problems with earaches when I was young. Uh, probably I'd say around probably about 6 or 7 years old. Uh, Fortunately, I guess I grew out of them or whatever was causing them. But I do feel your pain. I was in the emergency room many times uh, with earache so bad that all I could do was scream. Yeah, and that didn't help it. So hopefully that will go away soon. That Dragon Lord, that's something else I had a little bit of trouble with. They kind of debated on whether to remove mine, but they never did. I didn't have a lot of trouble out of them. It was just kind of one of those that was happening enough that they thought about it. Um, but they never did, and problems went away, fortunately. Naturally pointed like little elf ears, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I can relate to that. That brings back some bad memories with the earaches. So Mandy, you're saying and thanks for the host there, Welsh. Uh, oh no worries on the bad memories. Actually, I guess they're good memories now since I don't have any issues with it anymore. Um, but I do remember those times. So, Mandy, you're trying to say that my little puppy has gotten herself in a chair that's too small for her. My tiny little puppy. How is that even possible, as small as she is? And thanks for the horse, the horse, the host, Dragon Lord. I have no idea where horse came from, but okay, well, I'll settle for the host then. That'll work. Yeah, I was looking at that at the same time I was talking. That's probably where I got it from. And just for the record, so everybody knows, I'm completely new to this game. Just got it today and played through the tutorial, which was pretty much less than helpful. I played Farming Simulator 15, I believe it was. So I had some of the basics down, but kind of going into it somewhat blind. It only took like 5 minutes to figure out how to fill the seeder or where to fill it at, so I think I'm doing pretty good right now. So yeah, dog horse. That about explains it. We have several of those around here. Really take over sometimes. Yeah, they let us live here. Hi, Miss Bandito. Good to see you. Yes, I just got this one this morning. I just told everybody that was here. I'm fumbling through this. I played through the tutorial. However, it really wasn't a whole lot of help. So I'm kind of going into this blind. It only took like 5 minutes to figure out how to fill the seeder. But yeah, it's kind of one of those that I played the older farming simulators, and just kind of it's a good go-to game when you just want to mindlessly kick back and relax and just kill some time, you know, something to keep you occupied, and watch the numbers grow. Yes, definitely. Definitely on the tutorial. Like I say, it pretty much just went over what I already knew, and really nothing else. They could have done a lot of improvements on that. I'm not so sure, Dragon Lord, whether I can explain it or not. I can probably show you how not to do it, and then it'd make it a lot easier to figure out how to do it. Thanks for that, Miss Bandito. Like I say, the other day when I caught some of your stream, catching your singing, that was awesome. Most definitely. And the playing, I'm actually well, I guess what you would call a recovering musician myself, former drummer years ago. So yeah, when I slipped over there, I didn't expect to catch you playing and singing, but that was pretty nice. I enjoyed that. Okay, we just ran out of seed. So I'm gonna have to make a run back and refill this thing. Looks awful foggy. I guess that's just the weather. That's not very much of a hint right there, I'm telling you. All right. Just for the record, this is where you fill the seeder up at. It took me a little while to figure that one out. But those are little bags of seed back here. I guess we'll figure out. I'm figuring that's probably some kind of fertilizer there, I'm assuming. That looks like more seed there. Just back up to it and hit the R key. Well, that's good, Miss Bandito, because that's one of the things I'm kind of gearing the channel towards, is just kind of a chilled, laid-back place for people to hang out and chat amongst themselves or just lurk. So that tells me I'm achieving that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back down that edge because that's gonna bug me if I don't go ahead and fill that in. And I'm gonna have to go back and hit some of the spots I missed in the middle of the field too, for the same reason. What's that, Mandy? About the having to go back and fill in the spots I missed? Is that what you're talking about? I was gonna leave them, but it just looked better if I went ahead and took care of them, so I'm not gonna hit all of them, just the worst ones. Okay, I'm going to say that'll do it for that field. Alright, let's go play with some of our other equipment, see what we've got here. Well, actually, let me cut my tractor off first. And let's see, stop engine. Alright, let's see what we have here. It looks like we got a greenhouse over here. That's interesting. Can we go in there? That doesn't look like it. Okay, we have a harvester here, but this field looks like it already has been harvested. So there's not much we can do with that. Alright, so we have our cultivator. We'll go ahead and cultivate this field. Yeah, it's working out pretty good. As long as I can stay where I need to stay and I'm not missing anything. That's the only thing that would drive me crazy using the cedar, was I was missing spots. No, I'm just sitting back actually watching chat, Mandy. Uh, Watching everyone talk amongst themselves and trying to focus on keeping this thing straight and not missing any spots. Yep. Everybody's safe. It's fine. Oh, missed a spot. Not sure how that happened. All right, we got it. And I do have to second that. Welsh has been very good about helping get the word out about the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel here. She's brought in a lot of people. She has networking down to a science. And Welsh, I will say it's very much appreciated. Uh, we see what you do on a daily basis. Uh, the retweets and the different things, we definitely see it, and it is much appreciated. Starting grid, gonna lurk. Haven't slept in 36 plus hours. Ouch. All right. Yeah, I don't blame you for that one. It's time to get some rest. With that much, ooh, yeah, that's got to be rough. Get you some rest, and glad you stopped in. Thank you very much. All right, well, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in about 5. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Or welcome back, me. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you stuck around. missing these little spots. I have to keep going back and getting them so they don't drive me crazy. Actually, yes, you can have chickens, cattle, and this version, I believe this was the first version of the game that they had it in there, but you can actually raise pigs also. I'm not sure if there are any others, but those, I do know those are in the game. And might I add, also the title of a very awesome song as well. Yes, that is one of my favorites. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so yeah, we can have sheep also. Sheep, pigs, cows. And I thought there was supposed to be some chickens also. I'm not seeing those on here though. Maybe I was wrong on the chickens, but okay, I may have been wrong on the chickens, but sheep, pigs, and cows. Okay, oilseed radish is a special crop. You don't need to harvest it at the end, but dig it in once the plants are visible. You can use a cultivator on your field. So-called green manure works as fertilizer, increasing your next yield by 30%. Okay. Let's see. Now, where did I see? Let me cut the tractor off here. Okay, seasons weather forecast, seasons open menu. Left Alt F. All right, Wednesday, Thursday, it's gonna rain. Okay, we got a lot of rain coming. That's good. So we need to get everything planted. Okay, and S. All right, oilseed radish. It's not ready to plant yet. Day 4, that will be ready to plant. It's like they swapped the chickens for pigs. Yeah, that was probably a good move. Yeah, the eggs, it really wasn't worth messing with. Let's see. Okay, I was hoping to try to plant some oilseed radish, but it's gonna be 4 days before that's in the planting season. This is actually part of, I believe this is part of the mod that I installed that actually adds seasons to the game. Whereas I think the base game doesn't have seasons. You can plant and harvest whenever you want to. So this adds a little bit to the game. Sugar beet. I think you can use those for the same thing though, and they're ready to plant now, but they still got a ways before they're ready to harvest. At harvest time, you would till those in whenever they come up, and then that actually is supposed to help fertilize your fields in this version. So, for now, we'll just stick with the basics. Barley and canola are ready to be planted. Potatoes and sugar beets, grass, poplar trees. All right, so we'll just go with, let's see. Barley, canola, wheat. Like canola pays out pretty good in the winter months. So we'll go with canola. Let me hop back in here and get this thing moved out of the way. Mandy, you think the bot may be having some issues. Let's see what we have here. Oh yes. Actually, I don't think I've had a stream yet that you wasn't here, Dragon Lord. And that is very much appreciated. Yes, 8 dogs. Yeah, that can be quite a handful sometimes. Matt, actually, no, Pure Farming 2018. No, I haven't seen that one. And welcome to the channel, by the way. No, I haven't seen that one. I actually just got this one earlier today, and pretty much have no clue what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure my way through it, but well, normally I do the same thing in the older. It's been the last one I played, the farming simulator, was 2015. And that's what I done in that, but I did it so much, it's like that's where all my money was going to. I wasn't doing anything on my own. So I was gonna try doing it on my own this time and see what happened. Hi Cracks, welcome to the channel. Honestly, I'm just getting into it as far as Farm Sim 17. So far, I like what I see. So far, it's pretty interesting. I'm actually playing it with a mod on this one. It's a seasons mod, whereas the base game, it's my understanding. I went ahead and modded it before I even started playing it, but it's my understanding the base game just uses basically one season, like the older ones were. You could plant and harvest at any time. This one actually has seasons, where it's modded and it gives you growth and harvest times and things like that. But so far, what I'm seeing is definitely definitely a step up from the 2015 version that I was used to. Farming Simulator 19. I have been watching that one, and that one. It looks like they really improved the graphics on that. If nothing else, it looks like the graphics are a big upgrade. Looks very realistic so far from the little teasers that I've seen. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking into that one. Yeah, they just announced 19, or I just found out about it anyway. Not sure where I was going there. I was going to do a donut, I guess. back and hit that little spot that I missed. I don't want to do silly farming. It's for nerds. But once you get in that tractor and see your crops grow, you just want to chew on corn stalks and pat cows. I like that one. Yeah, I actually never knew that I could get into a farming simulator myself. I grew up around farms and farming. Never actually worked on a farm myself, but I grew up around a lot of it. I've got family that have worked on farms. Uh, Generations before me, we had a family farm, but that was long before I came around. But yeah, I never thought I could get into them either. And then I ran across, like I say, Farming Simulator 15. I think I caught it on sale or something and tried it out. Kind of got addicted to them then. How do you donate to the channel? If you look on the Twitch page, down below the video, in the little area below the video, there is a donate link. And that's it right there. Thank you, Dragon Lord. And I do apologize, Cracks. I didn't catch that when you put it up in there. I'm trying to follow chat, but still kind of new to this thing, so it gets away from me sometimes. Road tarring sim. Well, they have construction sims and railroad sims and truck driving sims. Why not? They could add that one to the list. That is a very good point. Goat sim. I remember seeing that one a time or two and thinking, I almost thought about getting it. I won't lie. I can't deny that. I almost thought about getting it just to see what the heck it was, but I never did. My first thought was, is this really, is this a thing? And then once I realized it was like, okay, if somebody made this, then somebody wants it. So. Okay, I have Goat Sim on console. Like I say, I admit, I did start to get it just to see what it was about. I was curious, but I never went through with it. But. The create a farming simulator empire. I've actually watched a few multiplayer streams on this and checked into it today. You can actually rent dedicated servers to start up multiplayer games on, where you can all work, help each other out on the farm and kind of build up together. Thought it was pretty neat. That would be interesting, as many tasks as they are to do. Especially once you expand, I'm sure, and get the additional fields and equipment. Octodad. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look that up also. The Rising World server. Mandy and I have talked about that. I'm not sure if we've got a plan together or not. And yes, as Mandy just put up there, her book Rise. We all star in that. I guess you would say. She's got several bigger names that everybody's pretty familiar with, and several smaller names, streamers, content creators. Things like that are in that book. So check that out. Bet you can't even farm in real life. Actually, I have never worked on a farm in real life. I do have family that farms. Just never got into it, but I've been around it. I know quite a bit about it, but outside of that, that's about it. fill the cedar back up. Is that your wife, Mandy? Yes, Mandy actually is. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. As far as getting some mods, that's not a problem. Outside of that, I can pretty well handle for now, with the channel being rather small. Whatever needs to be handled, but I guess I should turn that on. I believe what happened, I think everybody took the way you asked if I had any farming experience, and the response of, the way you responded to it, I think they took that a little harsher than probably what it was meant. But that's no big deal. All right. The problem just solved itself. Oh yeah, yeah, no need to get upset over it. So we shouldn't have any more problems. Banhammer. Matt loves his cup of tea is followed. Thank you for the follow. I actually missed that little patch right there. Missed several little patches, but I think I can live with those, but not that big one at the end. Matt, I definitely do understand that. I've been watching it for a long time and debating on it. Finally, I sat down and watched a couple of videos on it the other day, and it was like, okay, that's it. I've got to have it. So here we are. Yeah. And Cracks, thank you for the follow as well. I actually forgot to cut that off. Try that again. Let's see what other vehicles we have available here. See if I have run across everything yet. Let's see. Okay, that's our pickup. Yeah, I think we've run across everything. Okay. So we have canola, we have wheat, and then this field still needs to be plowed. Multiplayer. I'm not certain yet. I have seen that they had where you could rent dedicated servers. But outside of that, I really hadn't checked into it yet. But I will check into that and see what I can find out on it. Cause yeah, from what I've seen out of it, I've watched some of the multiplayer. It seems like it would be very interesting. Okay, let me try hitting the right button this time. There we go. Miss Bandito, yes, there actually is. You can play multiplayer. As far as setting the multiplayer up, I'll check into it some tomorrow. Kind of take a look at it and see what all's involved. I appreciate that, Cracks. I'll probably get, like I say, I'll check into that some tomorrow. I'm not going to be on a whole lot longer tonight anyway. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely check into that. Still kind of feeling things out for myself anyway right now. Just mainly stream this tonight to play it a little bit and get some time in and catch up with everybody, see what everybody's been up to. But I do appreciate the offer. I'm not sure when I'll be on tomorrow. I probably will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm not certain on that. Right now I'm only streaming maybe once a week or so. The rest of the week I try to get videos, content recorded to put up on YouTube. That's what I've been doing recently. I'm just now starting to get into the streaming, so I'm not certain if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. I hadn't set a schedule yet. But I have a couple of other video series that I'm working on that I've got to get to work on tomorrow also. Okay, Miss Bandito, thank you for dropping in. It's greatly appreciated. Always good to chat with you. And I'll try to catch some of your streams here again shortly. Hopefully I won't catch it at the very end the next time. But I will definitely try to get in there. Anybody who's not following Miss Bandito, check her out. Yes, definitely other side of the world. And fortunately, I'm a night owl, so generally I'm up all of my night, which I'm not certain how that works out time-wise. But I will definitely catch you again. Some quiet country music in the background. Let's see. See if I can remember how to do this. Let's see. Which keys is it? I can't remember right off. You can actually turn the radio on and off and change stations, and there is actually a country station in there, but I just can't remember how to do it right now. I'd have to go back into the controls. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe some Evanescence or some Pantera to work in the field too, you know. Well, shall I take it you're a fan as well? I'm a fan of her earlier work. Her recent work, I'm kind of on the fence about. I can't really say that I'm a big fan of her recent work, but her earlier work when Evanescence first came out, um, I was totally in love with that. Yes, Mandy, that is true. I have seen that on multiple occasions. Mandy, it's exclamation ghosts. I probably should change that because that's a little confusing. There you go. Don't feel bad. I can't remember all the commands. uh, there are only a few, but Ye ask and ye shall receive. Cracks, I probably am about to wrap this up, to be honest. Just another few minutes for tonight, because I have to get some rest. It'll only be a few more minutes. I was going to try to finish cultivating this field, and that's probably going to be the end of it for tonight. And Miss Bandito has hosted us. Thank you for that. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely welcome back. Like I say, we try to keep everything pretty quiet and smooth. Try to keep everything as chill as possible. Try to provide a nice, safe spot where people can come and just kick back and relax. I play a variety of games, so you may find just about anything on any given night or day or whenever. But yeah, anyone and everyone is welcome as long as everything stays civil and everything stays calm. All I ask of anybody is just no extreme vulgarity. Treat everybody with respect. And everything is good. See, I missed a spot right over here. Have you ever tried vaping? I actually have. I think Mandy has also. It didn't work out real well. Just wasn't the same. I've been a smoker for too many years, unfortunately. Very bad habit that I need to get rid of. That's what I had attempted, Dragon. Actually, but it just didn't work out for me at the time. But I do need to try that again. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here for tonight. So let me go ahead and save this. All right. And let's see who is on.